what I feel is that part of this tiredness is this
Mhm.
energy that we are using to keep everything hidden.
Yes. Wow. Yes, absolutely. What you just said now is super powerful. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I had a woman, we were already in a 12 weeks program of feminine freedom, showing up very nicely. We were building up every week, very nice energy. And by the end, something happened and she was trying to hide more and more and more, and I could see that she's not fully in
Mm.
anymore. And then by the end of the program, we really bring it up, and I was, this is what I feel, and she was, I feel exactly this. And she was like, I'm trying to hide. To be honest, I'm trying to hide this. What I'm feeling might be so painful to me that I feel like, what if I will lose myself in this pain? What if I will not be able to process it and then to come quickly, because we want everything to be quickly
Mm.
back. And so she was understanding that the energy that she was putting into hiding these parts of her, it was really going against her a lot. And I feel like the power that we are using to hide ourselves and to not show the truth of who we
Yeah.
are, it's eating the soul.
Is it in the toast of our vital energy? Yes, definitely. I will tell you
Yes,
something.
yes.
It happened to me. It was I was this summer. I was in a setup, okay, with some people, and there was a kid. It was a kid, a girl, a kid, 5, 6 years old, and with this kid there was a person of his family, her family,
Mhm.
and she was she was of course expressing all kind of emotions, shouting, and it was late. Yeah, it was late. It was time to go to sleep, but she was full of energy. It was her natural energy was flowing. In this moment, she was shouting, moving,
Yes.
singing, laughing, running here, there, and there was a moment that this person who was part of her family, he called her, "Oh, you are crazy." He didn't do it like in a bad way, but somehow there was some level of judgment. I could feel it there because I was in this moment. I was conscious. I could see, and there was this, and I understood in this moment. Of course, it's not a judgment towards this situation because this, unfortunately, is happening all the time. But I could understand in this moment. This is the root of the problem. This is the root. It starts in this moment when we are kids and we have this spontaneous, divine spontaneity, and everything is flowing through us, and the emotions are free. We cry, we shout, we laugh with no limit. And then in our environment, there is a condemnation, and this condemnation is all the time until. And I could see that the kid in this moment, she got sad. His soul closed a little bit in this moment. I could see in front of me, say, "Wow," and it was I will tell you, it was beautiful, the realization to be there, and I felt grateful for seeing this, for understanding the understanding that this brought to me. Of course, it was sad in the same time because I could see this moment, and this is how we start judging ourselves. Yes? These ideas that you are crazy, that you are too much, is very typical for women. Connected with the emotions. You are crazy, you are too much. This is like, you need to suppress yourself. You need to take care of yourself, to cut yourself, because like this you are going to. When literally 100% she was just expressing her soul freely in this moment.
Thank you for bringing this up. It's exactly where it's all starting. In our childhood, when they, exactly like your example, they call us crazy, and then this inner girl or inner child, depending on the on the male or female side, but it's also a child. which is no
Mm,
gender.
yeah.
And this inside us is crying, and this is actually what is reacting and that feels all the emotion is this part of us, the inner child. It's feeling all these emotions and wants to be finally parented in the way that it's loving, it is safe to be expressed, it is more than beautiful to hold into a place of love this part of us that is so fragile and sensitive and only wants our love. This is the work that I'm doing with the women. We go back with every emotions that they feel. We go back into the body. We connect with what parts of our bodies it's active, because all these emotions we hold them in different places of our bodies, and so from there this pain is reminding us of something. It's a memory always coming from childhood, always when we were shushed, when we were expressing the most beautiful parts of ourselves. And so this part who was never listened, never allowed to be fully expressed, it's still suffering inside of us, and it's bringing now these mature expressions of anger or whatever emotions we feel. It's all coming from
Yeah.
this place of the inner
This is
child.
very, very beautiful. To once I was having bad emotions, and I went to our teacher Alexander, and he told me exactly this, because I was condemning. The emotions were heavy, were unpleasant, were bitter a bit, and then he told us the this anger you feel now is the joy that you couldn't express before.